What's up, everybody? It's Matt from Night and Day Performance, back again with another video. Today's video, we're working on a beautiful 2023 Dodge Challenger last call in plum crazy purple. Our customers down from Corpus Christi, Texas, have come to us several times for several things. The first of which we did was a whole bunch of LED lighting from Lighting Trends. We did the entire interior, underglow, everything. And while that was great and all for the show look and it looked beautiful, they wanted something that, helped them sound a lot better. So you see there, we ripped off the factory exhaust. And what we're going to do is we're going to fit this beautiful Dodge Challenger with an aftermarket exhaust. There's many choices you can choose from depending on what note and what tone you want the vehicle to have. This particular customer chose the Borla Atak system, which is a beautiful system, beautifully sounding. And they're supposed to be a true bolt-on system that you can actually have a aggressive muscle car tone. The bolt-on portion, well, that really didn't happen. Silly me, I'm supposed to look at the packages before we get them, but I didn't. Instead, I waited until they got here, opened up the package, and came to find out there was no clamps at all in the box for the exhaust system. So if you've ever installed an aftermarket exhaust, you'll know they come in multiple sections with multiple pieces that normally get clamped together. So since there was no clamps, we had to do a little bit of improvising and go back to the other way that we do things, which is welding. So as you see here, I'm getting the exhaust fitted up. I had the customer come by because I kind of asked him, if he had a specific angle that he wanted the tips at, or if he wanted it to, to look a certain way, because you can angle these down or up to kind of change the way it looks. Sorry for the mess on the ground. We've had a crazy week at the shop, been doing tons of builds, and that pile over there is all old parts that we have done from the car previous to this one. So now you'll see I'm putting the tips on, and I'm not necessarily putting them in place. However, I'm asking the customer what he wants, how far he wants them to stick out, if he wants them to be angled, if he wants them to be straight, because there's different ways you can do it. Most Dodge Challengers do not have straight tips from the factory. Normally the right side tip is going to be slightly crooked for whatever reason. So I wanted to make sure that we got everything the way he wanted for this beautiful exhaust system that he has had us install. So here you see I'm making sure everything's straight, getting it exactly where we want it, and I'm consulting with him to see where he wants it at, making sure he likes the way it looks. And then here in just a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and grab the welder, and I'm going to go ahead and start getting things tacked in place and get everything welded up. The good part about welding is you're not going to have any issues with leaks as long as you weld right and you know what you're doing, compared to the clamps that can come loose and you can have issues left and right with those. So we're just going to get rid of all those issues, and we'll go ahead and weld this exhaust system up real quick. As you can see, I'm not wearing all the welding protection that you normally should, so if you're doing this on your own, please use the protection that they ask you to use. Use the sleeves and the coat and whatnot. I choose not to. I never have used them. I do not like using all that stuff just because I don't like being covered up. It makes you hot, especially out here in Texas. If you have any other questions, guys, please let us know. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned to the rest of the video, as we will have a sound clip at the end of what this sound system sounds like on this Dodge Challenger.